reviewing this hair on my head right now. This hair is from Gem Beauty Hair off of Aliexpress. So, I just want to start out by saying, I know I botched this color. I know it is not, it's not perfect, you guys. I know. But anyways, I just want to talk about this hair right now. So, again, this is Gem Beauty Hair from AliExpress. They sent me a 16-inch frontal, 2 18-inch bundles, and 2 20-inch bundles. And these bundles are really, really nice. Even though I don't like the color, they did bleach very, very well. And the hair is still very soft. It has been a little bit, it's been more stiff than it was initially. But it is still like pretty good quality. I haven't experienced any type of shedding or any type of breakage since I bleached it, so that's always a good sign. But I will say this, that the ends are looking a little bit dry, or they were looking a bit dry. I did cut the ends a little bit, so they don't look as bad anymore, but the ends were looking a little bit dry. So, you know, just to let you guys know, if you're planning on bleaching this hair, I only bleached it twice with 30 volume developer, and this is what I've been experiencing. So just to let you guys know that. The frontal, the bundles have not been shedding, but the frontal does shed. I did pluck the hairline a little bit, not too much, because as you guys know, as I've mentioned in other videos, the more you pluck your frontal, the more shedding you'll have. So I tried not to pluck as much. I tried to only pluck along the hairline, and that was it. So yeah, but I have still experienced some shedding of the hairline where I was plucking, for the most part anyway. So, and that, I mean, that's something that I have noticed happens very often when I wash my, or when I pluck my frontals and then I wash them, they tend to shed. So just keep that in mind. Try to keep the plucking to a minimum. Try to keep it just at the hairline only. Don't be plucking throughout the whole frontal unless you are ready for some shedding, because that's just something I've been experiencing, like with most of the frontals that I've reviewed, and this one included. So just keep that in mind. You know, it's not any, it is really annoying, I'm not gonna lie. It's really annoying, but the shedding has been a minimum with this frontal, since I only plucked it, like, I didn't pluck it very much. And not to mention, the hairline did come pre-plucked, as in the hairline was not super dense. So that's always a great thing to look for when you are trying to purchase a frontal. Make sure that the frontal does not come super dense. This one, thank God, it didn't, so I didn't really have to do much plucking. But I still did want to pluck a little bit more just to get it to a density that I was comfortable with. But for the average person, it might not be an issue for you. You might just slap it on your head and call it a day. So, just throwing that out there. So yeah, you guys, I think this hair is really pretty. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. I'm going to bring it all to the front. So I actually only installed 2.5 bundles. Actually 2 bundles, not even 2.5. And it's actually very thick. That's one thing I noticed, is that the hair is very thick, considering the length of the hair, and just the fact that I only used 2 bundles, the fact that it's as thick as it is, I'm really happy about that. I do tend to like a more natural density, and I think this is it's like a natural, like a little bit more than a natural density, but like not really. I think that like this could look like someone's hair, somewhere in the world. But anyways, I do think it's really pretty, you guys, and I like it a lot. Like, I really do. So anyways, yeah, so this hair is super soft. After I washed it, I will mention, after I washed it, it was very, it was dry. To put it plainly, it was dry. And I bleached it a lot. I put some permanent dye in it. I did this all in a matter of 48 hours, so the hair was just like screaming for some moisture, screaming for some conditioning, and I didn't do a deep conditioning treatment on the hair, so it's pretty much my fault. But just throwing that out there, you definitely want to make sure that you deep condition your hair if you're going to bleach it. If you're going to bleach this hair, you need to deep condition it because it will be kind of hard and difficult to manage. Luckily, after straightening, it feels fine. Like, it feels very silky, and it actually feels kind of coarse, which matches my texture when it's straightened out. So I really do like the fact that it does kind of have a coarse looking effect to it. And mind you, you guys, this color is picking up more brassy on camera than it looks like an actual person, so just throwing that out there. My hair is not actually orange looking. It looks a lot better in person, but anyway. So overall, I do like this hair. Gem Beauty hair, you guys. I think it's really, really nice. I think that this hair is pretty average. I'm not like super duper like, oh my god, I like this hair or anything. I don't think that this hair has necessarily been processed. I mean, I really don't know. But one thing I will say is that the bundles were not lifting as much as I would have liked, but the frontal was. So I mean, I don't know what that means. I don't know, but just throwing that out there. And the fact that the hair was super dry after, you know, coloring and all of that. I've colored other hair and I didn't have the same issue. So, you know, if you're planning on coloring hair, maybe this particular hair is not the one to go with. But overall, I do think that this hair is pretty nice. And, I mean, I don't have any complaints. I've only been wearing this hair for like a few days now, so I don't have any complaints right now. I will definitely be doing an updated review for this hair. I know I don't usually do those, but for this hair in particular, because I have had a few issues in terms of the dryness after bleaching and things like that, I do want to do an updated review for you guys. So yeah. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you in my next video.